have a list of about 700 for a campaign. And I was thinking that perhaps we upload that to your system and it would validate those, but that I believe that kind of got answered there. So,
well, actually, what you could do, because there is the enrichment feature, so I just added those emails that came from the enriched data we already have. So if you upload your emails, we probably could find the most recent email from the emails you upload, and because our data is ready, so that would be included.
So it would go through and try to find valid emails that correlate to those leads. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. Correct. Yes. And Ryan?
I did a search for restaurants in between Los Angeles County, Orange County, and San Diego County because I have a client that wants restaurants, but he's actually specifically looking for restaurants. Haven't had to actually call why on that, but he's targeting Mexican restaurants. But I searched just restaurants and I put all the zips in there, and it only came 1,000. But when I asked Grok how many Mexican restaurants in the area, they told me I think there was like 10,000.
Yes, not every record's going to be there, but I just sent you a video because there's a restaurant might not be the only word, right? There's food and beverage. There's as a company industry. Like this guy was looking for Pizza Hut franchises and Subway franchises.
Well, I put in the NAIC code, NAIC.
Yeah, that's one way. I mean, I would use the business professional database, and I'll share my screen real quick. And then I think Razik was the last question, and then we can we'll wrap this up. But real quick, like that's the thing with big reason why it's a white label is there's a million ways to find what people are looking for. So within the business professional ones, everyone has access to this, and there is a company name. So let's say Subway, and then you want to find the people that are in charge of the Subway. You can do seniority level CXO. You're going to find some people who own Subways in there. So you see there's 1,000 people that just own a Subway. So, and that's a big thing. And then there's industry, tech and food. There's quite a few food industries specifically that.
Like he wants Mexican food, so I did with the NAC code. I put Mexican, but maybe I should do without the code and just Mexican.
Yeah, there's multiple ways. You're not going to find everything with just doing one NAICS code because people, when they first set up their business, it might have been not a Mexican restaurant when they started. It might have been a pizza place, and they realized Mexican food can make more money, but they wouldn't actually change the code.
So would you recommend doing like Mexican and like taquerias?
I'm actually trying to type in just Mexican in the company name. You got Mexican in the company name. There's beer food. What do I have?
Most Mexican restaurants have Mexican or taquerias.
Exactly, and that's the way to think about this. And that's exactly what you just said. Like, oh, okay, how else can I find a Mexican restaurant if they listed their NAICF as catering services?
Maybe like Chinese. Most Chinese restaurants have.
Yeah, now you're finding pattern recognition. That's the idea. So let's go type in real quick Mexican in the restaurant.
Okay, so I'll go back in there because I use the smart of AI to pull up all this and then I because there was probably freaking 100 zip codes for 3 counties or more, so I just copy and paste them all in there.
Yeah, and I just typed in Mexi, City of Mexico. Obviously, you don't want the City of Mexico, Missouri, but lots of ways to play around with it.
Okay. Now, is there a way, say, like if you say there's going to be every restaurant there, is there a way if I scrape locations off of maps, is there a way that we can find those owners?
Yeah, you would be able to do that.
I mean, I guess for public record, I could find the owners and scrape that. But then how would we find, in the database?
They would be in the business professional database, and now that we have that new external enrichment feature, if you upload the data to the agency side, you can then enrich it to another provider we use, and you'll be able to get the most up-to-date contact in. So if you have, let's say the registered agent is the owner, and the owner's registered agent address is his home address. You plug in the address into the external enrichment, we find the phone number that goes to the person that address.
Got it. So you're saying it's an address?
So it can be from address, it can be from phone, or it can be from email. Or any time. If you give me a phone number and an address, the phone number is the landline that was in your house when you were born in 1990. That's great information because 99.9% of the time we will find the newest cell phone if you include both those things, an old phone number that's accurate and an address.
Got it. So I would need to have the agents is that a white label?
Yeah, so it's all included in in all the plans. You would just flip that switch to get to agency. Okay. And then any data that you scrape, you can upload into a new database that you make. And when it's uploaded, I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but with this new feature, once it's uploaded, you can connect what database you want to enrich it. So you're like, okay, I want to match all the address fields to the new database. You would be able to pick address and then be able to list what you want to link it to. So personal emails, like additional personal emails. If you upload a list of personal emails, for instance, it would look for all these emails and then conjoin the 2 records together.
Nice.
All right.
I have one question, and if you need to schedule a call for it.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay, until I can or have enough volume to actually sign up as a white label, are you guys still offering like pay by the lead?
So the white label you can get fully turned on at no cost, right? The only time that you actually need